All right, what's going on, y'all? So back with another one. Today we got a 1966 Pontiac Bonneville. This your first time here, we'll take you all around the car, exterior, interior, throw her on the rack so we can shoot underneath, and then we'll do a test drive. Obviously, we can't possibly show everything in the video, so if you're interested, call us at 256-801-4409. Let's go ahead and get into it. So like I said, 66 Bonneville, pretty solid car. I think this is definitely a car for someone that's looking to get into the game. Ready to put a little bit of elbow grease in, or maybe you had one previously and been looking for one. So you notice she's finishing that cool vanilla color. New tires all the way around. Won't talk about that again. Body's in pretty solid shape. Coming down this passenger side, no major waves or dents that need to be pointed out. I didn't notice any bubbling. Once we put it on the rack, we'll check underneath, obviously. Top, hard top, looks pretty solid. It's clearly been resprayed at some point in time because I got a little bit of solvent pop going on. And at one, maybe when they resprayed it, they took the window out, but you can see the window had been out again because it's been resealed. But moving on further down the car, coming down this passenger quarter, again, I didn't notice any waves or dents that stood out. Body lines and everything look pretty solid. Does look like the trunk is a little bit off color from when it was resprayed. So again, this is probably an ideal candidate to go ahead and make it your own. But no dents or dings that I can see on there. Chrome looks pretty solid from the top, nice and bright. I don't see any pitting or any rust. We'll check that out underneath as well. Down the driver's side, no waves or dents that I'm really noticing. Looks like a little touch-up spot right there. Doors seem to be properly aligned. And our front fender looks good. Glass is solid. I don't have any rock chips or any cracks. And coming down the hood itself, the hood looks good too. I don't see any dents or anything. And it appears to be properly aligned. I don't see it catching on any of the corners. So this is kind of a weird car because I actually like this style of vehicle. I'd rather have one of these over like a 66 Impala hardtop. I know they're very, very similar. I really like the lines on this. And I really do think this one is just missing a perfect paint job because I think the body's solid. Let me see right here. See if I can get this up. I got to put you down for a second. There we go. Sorry about that. I'll be trying to shoot the videos all in one session. That way you guys don't think it's heavily edited, that anything's being missed. Obviously, I have to stop when I throw it on the rack because I don't want to wait 3 minutes for the rack to lift up. But I try to shoot it consistently so you guys can see. It's an AC equipped car, $389, I believe. Power brakes, power steering. Nothing super crazy. You can tell some work has been done at some point in time because it's got a new distributor with new spark plug wires. So, and new fuel filter. Drop that down. I got the keys in my pocket. Nope. Grab the keys. Got a couple circle ones on here, so let's see. Oh, got it right the first time. Trunk is solid. No signs of any rust, no soft spots. We'll check underneath as well. And you do have skirts. We didn't put those on because for you guys that don't know, when we ship vehicles, so they have to tie straps around the rear most of the time. And sometimes those get lost or they get damaged, and we just don't be wanting that to happen. So I try to put them on and then remove them, but sometimes we forget. So it's easier to just not put them on and not risk it. So skirts are in the trunk. Getting to the interior. Interior is pretty solid to me, black. No rips or tears on the passenger seats in the rear. Carpet looks good. Blue for the rear package tray where the speakers are, kind of weird, so I would change that to black. Headliner looks good. Driver seat looks good. We don't have any rips or tears. Obviously carpet's been replaced because the color's too deep. Dash looks good on the passenger side, and our door panel as well. So let me get on over to the driver's side. I know there's a crack in the dash, but I think it's right in front of the steering wheel. Driver door panel. I said she's a driver for sure. Seats look good. Yep. So there's our crack in the dash again. It's on the driver's side. Always loved Pontiac interiors. They blend that perfect luxury with sporty feel. I think they look great with the chrome lined rings tilted towards the driver. Let's see if she's gonna fire up cold. Woo. I love when cars fire up when they've been sitting overnight, so let her go. Just making sure, no horn, power windows. So all windows work. Oh, interior dome light still works. Gotta love that. Lights work. I can see them in the front and on the dash. Wipers work. Turn that back off. Funny thing is, I checked this. So the AC does blow. It is not cold. Actually, right now it is, but it wasn't yesterday. I'm gonna let that go because this is cool right now. But I don't think the AC, I don't think the compressor is going, or it needs to be recharged. One of those two, because the air is cool now. Yesterday it didn't feel this way. I'm gonna let her keep going though. It's how you turn up the temperature. Isn't that pretty dope how the graphics change? But we're gonna turn that off. Radio is lit up, but it is not working. So we're gonna say the radio doesn't work. Gotta love the old school CB joint. Yeah, this is cool, but it's not ice cold. So we're gonna say that it's AC equipped. Turn that off. And lastly, left turn. Boy, them some of the biggest turn signal indicators I done seen. Them boys like, shit, maybe 3 inches. That's crazy for a turn signal indicator. That's a nice little corner of the gauge. I don't know why I like this car so much. Like I said, I know it's not, you know, it's not a perfect car. It's not a crazy head turner, but I can just see, like, I like this. I don't care for this color, but I think in this body, the color does look good. I can see this color being re-sprayed with a black interior. I can even see this being black with a red interior. Now that we're out in the sun, you guys can see the dash a little bit better. The wood is crazy right here. Like, I believe, I don't want to peel it, but I believe this is a real block of wood. Might just be like a panel over it. It probably is kind of like a laminate, but the wood grain feels real though. As you can tell, this is my first hardtop 66 that I've been in. We had a convertible before, but it didn't have this wood grain on it. So maybe somebody that's a little more in depth with Pontiac, they'll let us know. But all right, throttle response is nice. Shift was smooth. Speedometer is coming up. Odometer reads 1,772. So clearly a rollover vehicle. I ain't checked to see if maybe the speaker. Sorry. Let's see. This feels good. Hands off the wheel. Let me get her in the middle of the road. She's tracking straight. You got some play in the wheel as you expect for this era of vehicle, but nothing crazy. Throttle feels good. Get her up to about 40. Brakes, hands off. She's not pulling. She's going straight. So brakes feel solid. More than likely drums all the way around, but we'll check it once it's actually on the rack. Sounds pretty decent as well. Little by little, I'm falling for this car. And so a little backstory. I drive every single vehicle that we get, obviously, not just for video purposes, but you know, I like putting my hands on everything that we sell. For like the first 2 to 3 years, let's say 2 years, Wednesdays and Sundays, my daughter got softball practice. I would always take a car to drive it. But now that my car is running accurately, running pretty solid, I use my car. I drive my car on those days. When we get something special, I'll still drive it, like over the weekend, things like that. It's got to be something real nice, like a convertible, because I got a hard top. I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna drive this car to practice today. Like, that's how much I like it. And there's nothing really special about it, except I guess I just really like Pontiacs, and I'm kind of digging this car. So with that being said, suspension felt solid, relatively sporty, not floaty or anything like you would expect for like them 60s era cars, namely Cadillacs and Buicks. This does feel relatively sporty, as it should be. Steering was relatively tight. Brakes feel good, as you can see. I'll jam on them real quick. Pretty good. So I'm gonna get her on the rack and we'll check out underneath. All right, y'all, we got the Bonneville up on the rack. Starting with the front bumper does look pretty good. Got a little bit of surface rust towards the bottom, to be expected. That's where things kind of scratch up at. Let me get up under here because of this pan. Drums in the front, as expected. Everything looks stock. We got a new starter. Obviously an oil change. No signs of leak from the oil or trans pan. Going down the driver's side, frame is nice and straight. And then as we look at the floors are phenomenal. I know if you're not into cars, or if this is your first one, you might look and be like, oh, I see some dirt here. I see some discoloration, blah, 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 blah. This is a 60-year-old car. These floors have no soft spots, no rust, and nothing's been patched. When I tell you these floors are great, you clean it, you recoat it, keep it moving. Exhaust appears to be original, and they cut out a muffler here and put this pipe in, I believe. And then there's a resonator on the back. I'm not sure, but this pipe was replaced. The drums in the rear, everything looks completely stock. Let me get up under this frame. Very, very, very solid underneath for sure. Here's our quarters. They look solid. Chrome underneath looks good as well. No signs of any bubbling, any cracks. And let me get on over to this passenger side. Oh, almost ran into these damn ramps. As y'all can see, it's always busy around here. We got floor pans for some A bodies. Working on customer Firebird. They got a lot of stuff done. Undercoating on this Chevelle that's coming. I can't remember if it's a 71 or a 72. So one of those two, I can tell by the back. And then finishing up some other things. But again, body looks solid on this one. This is a very, very solid car. So let's wrap this up.